Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost, and today we're going to be unboxing the limited edition of Halo 5 for the Xbox One. Now, the limited edition of Halo 5 comes with not only a bunch of goodies, but it also comes with some DLC for the game. And this isn't the only special edition of Halo 5 you can get. There's also a collector's edition that comes with everything that's in the limited edition, plus some statues of Master Chief and then someone else from the Halo universe. I'm not exactly sure who you get in the statue set, but right now you're going to be seeing a picture on screen of what the collector's edition looks like. But today, we're not going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at the limited edition. Now, I should mention that I've actually gotten the limited edition of Halo 5 before and recorded some unboxing videos of it, but those copies were badly damaged. Either the case was ripped or the package itself was just damaged to some points where I couldn't even shut it, so I've had to return the game, get a new copy, and just keep on doing that until I found one that is in good shape. So hopefully today this one is in great shape, so we'll go ahead and find out. But this is what the packaging looks like. So it's a nice, not very steel case, more of a plastic case, but it is a special type of case nonetheless. As you can see, you can tell right here what you're getting. You're getting a bunch of cards, you're getting a statue you can make up. That's a 3D model that they printed, so you're making that yourself, and that is not an easy statue to make. You also get some DLC in the game here, and yeah, that's pretty much everything. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up by first taking off this plastic seal, which, handy dandy knife, always comes in handy for this part, although you gotta be very careful. There we go, being very careful not to cut into the sides of the package, and also being very careful not to scratch the case itself. So everything feels fine there. Last time I got one of these limited editions, unfortunately the little cover that's on this case while opening the packaging was ripping, and there's nothing could have done about it because it was actually stuck to the film. So you want to be really careful when you're opening this up because it's very fragile. It's not a steel book or anything like that. It's just plastic with a little plastic sleeve. So got that off. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. And now take the sleeve off. And there you go. As you can see here, this looks very, very nice. It's got a little numbering on the back. This feels like you are getting a file right from the Halo universe. It feels very, very nice and solid. Like I said before, this is not metal. It's plastic. But it feels very sturdy for plastic, I will give it that. So let us go ahead, open this up. I want to be careful while opening this, because when you open it up, as you can see, you get a bunch of goodies just flying out right away. So let's just go ahead and push some of this stuff here back a little bit, make sure it doesn't fall off the table. This case is a little slippery. So right here, we got an operations order. So this here is basically a letter that you're getting from the Halo universe saying what your mission is and all that good stuff. I'll flash up a picture on screen of what this looks like because I'm not doing the best job with my lighting right now, so I'm going to want to get a better image for this. Alright, next up, right here, we got the cards. So if I go ahead and open this up, we will see bio cards for each of the characters you're going to be playing as in the campaign of Halo 5. And again, it's an envelope that you would see in the Halo universe, so that's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and take this out. And as you can see here, got our bio cards. So this is Spartan Locke. Then we have Spartan Buck. Then Spartan Takana. Spartan Vale. And then that's it for the Spartans. Now next up here, we have John 117, Frenrique 104, Linda 058, Kelly 087, and then that is it. So that's all the characters that you'll be seeing during the campaign of Halo 5. And it's cool that they come with their own bio cards so you can see more information about the characters. So that is very nice. Again, we'll just take these, put them off to the side, and now we have this right here. If I can get out of the box, I'm having a hard time today. So this right here is your statue. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this is not put together for you. It's a 3D model that was printed out, and you're putting it together yourself. And as you can see, there's a lot of parts. I mean, a lot of parts. If we look at the manual here to how to put it together, in total, I'm seeing over 50 parts. It looks like about 54, 55 parts, something like that. So there is a lot. There's a lot to do, and this is your final result right here. So if you can make this will look really cool. But I've seen so many images online of people attempting to build this and just breaking these pieces apart, because this is just some flimsy aluminum metal. It's not really anything that concrete. So one wrong move and you're bending this thing until it breaks. So if you're going to build one of these, be very careful. I don't think I'm going to be building my statue because I don't want to take the risk. If I know anyone locally who can help me with this and knows for a fact they can put it together, I'll ask them for help. But really, I'm not as worried about getting the statue together, just because it might look cool, but the consequences for not putting it together properly, I don't want to take. It's too risky. So let's put that up here. Next up, we have some downloadable content. Again, if I can get out of the packaging, it's really tight in there. So this is the downloadable content for the Warzone REQ bundle. So this is a good chunk of the maps right there. And you also get Halo, The Fall of Reach, the animated series. So that's cool. You gotta scratch off your code if you want that. And they just give you some more information here of some of the other Halo-related products that you can buy. How nice of them. I'm not going to be buying any of those right now because I'm good. I got controllers, I got headsets. I don't need any of that stuff, luckily. But if you don't have any Xbox Live Gold, they give you a 14-day trial, so that's very nice. Probably get some use out of that just to play online. And then you get your usual health and safety stuff. So I'm not even going to show that on camera because who really needs to see that? And finally, up here, we have our disc. As you can see, the disc does look different if I can get a good shot of it in general. It looks very similar to the case. And it is a really nice looking disc. I do like that design. I like how the limited edition does give you a completely different looking disc than what you would get in the standard retail version. But yeah, that's everything here. That's the entire Halo 5 limited edition for you. So there you have it. That was the limited edition of Halo 5 for you. You get a good amount of stuff in here, but the problem is the retail price for this copy of Halo 5 is about $100. Now, do I find this to be worth $100? No, not at all, because the amount of stuff you're getting, while neat, you have a statue you have to put together yourself, which has a very high chance of breaking. The other things you're getting are just paper items, so they don't really feel like they're worth about $100 extra content. Or in the case of the game being a full retail $60, a $40 extra price tag on it. And while getting the DLC here is very nice, the DLC itself isn't that expensive, so if you can find the limited edition of Halo 5 for a cheap price, then sure, I recommend picking this up because you get a lot of value for your dollar. For me, I spent maybe $10 more than what I would have spent just buying Halo 5 by itself, getting this collector's edition set here. And while I'm not getting the statues, I'm very happy that I got myself the Warzone DLC and I got myself some extra letter and insert stuff. Like, I just have a nicer experience here to show off here on my shelf. And I do like that you get all this stuff in the limited edition. It's actually a pretty solid limited edition, but like I said, for that price, I can't recommend it for $100. If you find it for maybe about $50 or under, then sure, I can recommend the limited edition of Halo 5. But now with that said, thank you all for watching this unboxing video. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.